Hello YouTube, today I'm at Pinckney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram taking a look at this 2021 Ram 1500 Laramie Sport Edition. Absolutely beautiful looking truck. Starting off up front, full LED headlights, fog lights, as well as LED accents. Very nice looking headlights. The Sport hood, 1500 Hemi 5.7 liter badging right there. Color matched front and rear bumpers. You also have your parking sensors integrated into the bottom portion of the bumper. Coming around to the side with the Laramie and up trim, you do get the factory fender flares. Coming down to the wheel and tire setup, we have a 20-inch wheel on some Bridgestone Dueler HLs, and the tire size is 275/55 R20. We have some splash guards right here to protect the rockers from rock chips and then eventually corrosion. Chrome Ram badge right there. Color matched mirror cap with LED puddle lights on driver and passenger sides. This vehicle does have the passive entry system, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you can lock and unlock the vehicle by the push of this button. Absolutely massive cab. I believe since 2019 the cab redesign has added an additional 4 inches of length. Right here we have some more plastic molding to protect the rocker panels. Looks like you also have some paint guard on the side of the fender flare, and then again more splash guards in the back. This wheel setup, this brushed look, is very nice. Looks like this one does have the wheel liners from the factory installed. There's your Sport badging. Your beautiful C-clamp LED tail lights. Blind spot monitor is in this portion right here. Here's the back of the vehicle. Beautiful color matched bumpers. Dual stainless tipped exhaust with parking sensors again integrated into the bottom portion of the bumper. And I really hope the camera and mic are doing the exhaust justice. This is a stock truck and this sounds very aggressive. That 5.7 liter Hemi it just sounds so good. Right here we have your standard 4-pin and 7-pin connectors, as well as your LED license plate lights. Chrome 4x4 badge, as well as Laramie badge, and then your chrome updated Ram logo. Tailgate release, as well as your backup camera right here. Coming around to this side, again you have your Sport badge, and that just looks so good. I love that LED tail light. Right here we have your capless fuel fill port. Third brake light, as well as your radio antenna up top. This truck does have the blind spot spotter mirror on both driver and passenger side. Overall, just this truck looks absolutely amazing. This white on white Sport looks very sweet, and that Sport hood looks very aggressive as well. Let's take a closer look at the inside. So getting in this 4x4 is actually real easy with these grab handles. And something I want to note too before I get in is this one does have the floor liners installed from the factory, which is very nice. Very comfortable truck. Starting off over on the left side of the steering wheel, we have your lock and unlock buttons, window lock button, rear window controls, front window controls, and the front 2 windows are auto up and down. In front of that we have your mirror controls. In this center button, push it and your mirrors will automatically fold in. Push it again and they will automatically fold out. Very nice to have, especially when parking this big truck in tight spots. This truck does have 2-seat memory right here in front of the door handle. Right over here we have your lighting for the exterior of the vehicle. Right here we have the instrument or the dimmer switch for the ambient lights, and then on the right side we have the dimmer for the instrument panel. Under that we have your electronic parking brake, and to the right of that we have your power adjustable pedals. Steering wheel is manual telescope or tilt and telescoping, I believe. Nope, just tilt. come up to our beautiful LCD display screen. In my opinion, this has got to be one of the best in the truck market currently. Tons of parameters you can monitor. Each of the four corners can be custom tailored to whatever you want to monitor, and then you can also customize these scroll wheels to show different things if you'd like. Coming back to the steering wheel, very nice leather wrap steering wheel. It is heated. On this side you have the control pad for the center LCD display. To the right of that we have your hands-free call buttons. Over here we have all of your cruise control buttons, and then under that we have your manual gear limit. Just like on all FCA vehicles, your seek or scan knob is on the back of the left side of the steering wheel, and your volume knob is on the back of the right side of the steering wheel. Something I just noticed, I believe this is a new feature for the 2021s. I believe it's an off-road mode, so very cool. Coming up top, we do have the Alpine audio system standard in this particular model. Shallow storage tray right here with 12-volt outlet up top. Hazard light button right here. And that brings us to the massive 12-inch touchscreen display. Very responsive. This is the display I have in my truck, and I absolutely love it. If you're on the fence about going the 12-inch route, I would definitely do it. It's so nice to have. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can control all of your heated seats from this button. These also have ventilated seats as well, which is nice in the summer. However, in Michigan right now, it is pretty cold, so heated seats are pretty much a must. Climate is right here. If you do have Apple CarPlay, what you can do is actually cut the screen in half so you can have two 8.4-inch screens on top of each other. So for instance, if I had Apple CarPlay hooked up, I could have the CarPlay up here, and then the climate controls will just be down here, or I could have climate just cut in half. Very cool. All the physical buttons for the heating and cooling of the vehicle are on the sides of the 12-inch touchscreen. You have a volume knob right here, seek or tune knob right there, your mute button, and then your screen off button. If you're driving late at night and the screen is still a little bit too bright for you, you can push that, it turns off. To turn it back on, you can push it again, or you can just tap the screen. This vehicle does have push button start, and here's your rotary dial shifter with push button transfer case. You got your 2-wheel drive, 4 auto, 4 high, and 4 low. Underneath the massive touchscreen display, we have your traction control off button, tow haul mode, parking sensors rear and parking sensors front off. They are on by default. Below that we have 2 USB ports, 2 USB-Cs, as well as an auxiliary jack. We have a storage tray right here for your phone. And then under that we have a 115 volt 400 watt power outlet, which brings us to the configurable center console. There are 3 positions that the center console has. First one gives you access to both cup holders, as well as change storage and storage tray. Push it back 1 click, giving you access to just the cup holders and a little bit of the deep storage compartment. Push it back to the 3rd and final click, and you just have access to the deep storage compartment. This center armrest doubles as a storage compartment. It is 2-tiered. First one is shallow. It is felt lined. You also have a USB port and cord management slot right here. Second one gives you access to the deep storage compartment right here, and a little cool Easter egg that Ram included in this truck. Your trigonomic ratios are right here. Your standard to metric conversion is right here, and your fraction to decimal conversion is right here as well. If you look closely, depending on the lighting situation down there, you can see this center divider right here that lifts up has the previous generation of Ram truck on it. You got your 1st gen, your 2nd gen, your 3rd gen is over here, and your 4th gen is on the far right. There's not enough light, unfortunately, to make it out all that well. Here's a closer look at the Laramie seats. I have these in my truck. They are very comfortable, very nice. I love them. They look very, very cool. Coming to the glove compartment, you have a felt lined glove compartment, which is pretty big for this size of truck. You have your second glove compartment right here with a Laramie logo on it. To access it, you're going to push this button. It is also felt lined and LED lit. Coming up top to the vanity, you have a halogen lit vanity for passenger as well as driver. And the driver vanity also includes a 3-door universal garage remote. There we go. This center control area, this button right here controls the tailgate. I'm going to push it and it falls down, which is very nice. You have your lights off button when the doors are open. All of the dome lights in the vehicle will turn on with the push of that button. We have your assistant button and your SOS button. We also have your individual dome map light LED button right there. This center button right here controls the power sliding rear window. In front of that, we have your glasses storage compartment. And I believe new for 2021 is this low profile, sleek, auto dimming rear view mirror, which looks very cool. Overall, very impressed. I love the Laramie. I think the Laramie is one of the best values, bang for your buck in terms of creature comforts for the price. With that being said, let's take a look at the back and see how much legroom I have. So before I get into the back, I want to point out this door opens, the rear doors open at what seems to be almost a 90-degree angle, which means if you have little ones or kids in car seats, putting them in and helping them get in the vehicle is very easy. These seats also do lift up. The one behind the driver is a single seat, and then the one behind the passenger is a double row seat. As you can see right here, these seats also do recline just a little bit. So you pull up on this lever and push your seat back and it will slightly recline. Very cool. I'm going to push the seat up one more time. Floor liners go underneath the front seat a little bit and the rear seats a little bit, and it also has a lip. So if you have a spill, it will be contained within the floor liner, which is awesome. You also have the second generation of in-floor storage for these trucks, both on driver and passenger side. Pull up on this little tab, giving you access to the storage bin. This is removable on both sides, so if you want to put ice in there, feel free to. You have centimeter markings on the short side and inch markings on the long side. Again, getting in this vehicle is very easy with the grab handle. We're up and we're in. With the seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I'd say I have a solid 10 inches to maybe a foot of legroom before my knees hit the front seat. I would also say you get very nice leather storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. 2 cup holders right here with cutout for a tablet. Storage cubby right here. 2 USBs, 2 USB-Cs, as well as a 115 volt 400 watt power outlet. Very generous HVAC vent sizes for the rear passengers. This center seat does have a fold down armrest slash cup holder slash storage compartment, which is very cool. I wish that my 2500 Laramie had this. This is actually very nice and convenient. You can put some stuff in there and keep it out of sight. Hanger hooks on both passenger and driver side, and then your LED dome map light is right there. And then this, having the Alpine audio system, you got a ton of speakers pretty much everywhere in this vehicle. Again, I will recline, so I'll pull this, put my seat back, and as you can see, my seat does kind of stick out a little bit. And even while reclining, I'd say I have 5 to 6 inches of legroom before my knees hit the driver's seat. So this is definitely one of the ultimate road trip vehicles. Very comfortable in this vehicle, and just overall, I'm a huge fan. Let's take a look at the bed real quick. All right, so with this Laramie, there's actually a couple ways to open the tailgate on this vehicle. The first way is with the button I pushed in the cab previously. Second way is on the key fob. You hit it twice and the tailgate will actually fall down. And then the third way is to just come up to it, push the button, and it will automatically go down for you. It is very light. All of the hinged components on this vehicle are aluminum, I believe, meaning the hood, the doors, and the tailgate. You have 4 tie-down points, 1 in each of the corners, and an option for bed lights on both driver and passenger side. Put the tailgate back up, take 2 fingers, slam it home, and you're good to go. Let's take a quick look at the window. So here's the window sticker on this vehicle. There is some tint on the rear window, so I'll go over the key information. Again, this is a 2021 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4 with a 5.7 liter Hemi and an 8-speed automatic transmission. Standard vehicle price is $47,530. All of your standard equipment is going to be in this rectangle right here. Optional equipment is going to be in this rectangle right here. Most notably, we have the Sport Appearance Package for $2,595. We have the 5.7 liter upcharge for $1,795. And then the 12-inch Uconnect display with navigation and 4G LTE hotspot for $2,095. Total vehicle price is $58,335. Your fuel economy ratings is in this rectangle right here. This vehicle is rated at 15 miles per gallon city, 21 miles per gallon highway for a combined fuel economy rating of 17 miles per gallon. I get a lot of comments on my videos talking about MSRP or total vehicle price. You should almost never pay MSRP or total price. There are tons of rebates, discounts, and incentives you can get that will bring the total price or advertised price somewhere a little bit closer to the base price of the vehicle, especially at the time of filming this video with everything going on in the world. Companies are doing everything they can to get people into their vehicles. Some of them are doing 0% financing for 84 months, and then others are just giving a bunch of rebates, discounts, and incentives to get people into their trucks. I want to give Pinckney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram a huge shout out and thank you for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough of this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle in particular, or any of the new 2021 Ram 1500s, 2500, 3500, or Pro Masters, they are getting a bunch on the lot. They already have a lot right now, and they are getting more shipments in weekly. I will be putting all of the contact info in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and a share. And like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.